You've probably come to rely on Google Maps to figure out directions wherever you go, unless of course you're one of the few iOS users unwittingly using Apple Maps since they made it native to their system update in the fall. Or one of the folks still hanging on to MapQuest after all these years. Yes, they have a mobile app and it's pretty highly rated actually. But it looks like Google could be taking their Maps behemoth in a slightly different direction. According to the unofficial Google blog Google System, Google is about to launch a brand new interface for Maps. The interface removes the sidebar that we're used to seeing on desktop and instead relies on pop-ups, creating a more immersive experience by focusing on just the map. In addition, we should see updated icons and graphics. What are these graphics pointing you to? Well, they've also added the ability to restrict your results to say top-rated places or, of course, places recommended by your Google Plus circles. The blog speculates that the redesign has an eye toward mobile in mind, and we'll certainly learn more next week at Google's I/O Developers Conference, including what does this all have to do with Glass, which is what everyone wants to know, of course. Now, it might not sound like a huge shift for Maps, but considering how much some of us take the app for granted every day, any change will jump out at regular users. And at least one company is betting that some users will be looking for an out. Maybe you don't want Google Plus involved in your decision on what dry cleaner to go to, or where the nearest gas station is, or how to drive to the ballpark. That's what OpenStreetMap is intended for. This is a wiki that describes itself as a community project to create a map of the world. The initial map data is built on open sources and edited by users, so by creating an account called ID Editor, you can edit locations, roads, and landmarks and build more detail into the maps. And though it's far less known than its competitor Google Maps, it's already being used by many services like Hipmunk, Evernote, and Foursquare. Regardless, we'll be watching closely what Google reveals next week to see how they stack up to their own hype. So what do you expect from Google at the upcoming I/O conference? Let me know your predictions in the comments. For TFN, this is Annie. And don't forget to check out today's episode of HD Nation, where Patrick and Robert take a look at DVDO's new 4K-compatible instant preview HDMI switch, a must for any serious home theater setup. So we're told. All this and more, plus this week's Blu-ray releases. Just click the link to the left.